So, good morning, guys. Already got our first cup of coffee for the day. I'm sure it'll be the first of many. Right now, we're here at Tadfane, however you want to pronounce it. It's a big waterfall. It's one of the most touristy or popular waterfalls here in the Bolaven Plateau. This one, it only has a viewing deck here from the top. If you want to get down to the bottom, you got to do I think it's a one-day hike, and then you'll hike slowly down to the bottom of it. But they do have zip lining, so you can go zip lining here across it. You can even, if you'd like, get a little table and have a coffee while hanging above and looking out at the waterfall. We're not going to do any zip lining. We've done enough. And we kind of need to keep on moving today. There's a big group here doing the zip line now, so we'd have to wait if we wanted to do it. But after this, we're going to go to Tadyuang waterfall, the next one. This one you can hike down to the bottom too. And then after, we'll head to Paksong, where we'll meet Mr. Kamson and get ready to go to his farm for our coffee tour. That's why I said we'll have plenty of cups of coffee today. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to enjoying my coffee, and I'll catch you guys at the next waterfall. Just arrived here at Mystic Mountain Coffee Farm. We met up with Mr. Kamson in Paksong and had lunch with him. However, he's taken the Jeep, which is a little bit slower, and we took the motorbikes and went ahead because the road's a bit rough and bumpy and dusty and all that. Here's our little bungalow for the evening. There's nobody else here, so we don't have to share it with anybody. And here, let me show you guys the farm a little bit. So that's the main family house, and then this little bathroom back there, a little fire pit, bike parking, and let's see, I'm going to take you guys over here to the coffee. So there's all around, it's about 15 hectares, I believe. That's the second bungalow. 15 hectares of coffee plantation all around the little house area here. His nice little hand-painted signs. So they actually just harvested these. We just missed it. The harvest is already finished. But at least that means we got fresh beans to roast for our coffee lesson later today, which should be pretty interesting. I think he said it's about a 2-hour explanation video, and then he'll show us how to roast the beans after he teaches us all about making coffee. So this here is Mr. Kumson's custom designed farm roaster. We got the little stove top underneath here, got it lit up, we got the beans in the barrel, and we're ready to start roasting. But we just need to keep it turning so we don't burn the beans. He has a little motor there, but he said for us to become pro roasters, we got to do it by hand and slowly listen. Well, first smell and listen for the sounds to tell when the beans are ready to stop. But it's very important we keep it spinning and moving so we don't burn the beans. I promise I also help Sophie turn it, and just every time I film she's turning it. But anyway, we get into a very important part where we gotta listen and smell. So first 5 to 10 minutes popcorn, then baking. So very important, nose first. You gotta smell 5 to 10 minutes. You smell popcorn, 10 to 15. Then it's a bakery smell, then a cocoa smell like chocolate, 15 to 20 minutes, and finally a coffee smell. Once you get the coffee smell, you need to then you need to start listening for the cracks in the pops, pop, 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 like slow popping like popcorn. And then basically on the time, 20, 25, 30, 35, you get light roast, medium roast, French dark roast, and then an Italian dark roast, which is the most dark. So here we get a very strong smell already coming from the oven, so we know we're getting close, and based on the humidity that we tested earlier, the 10.5%, we actually want to go for a medium roast. We can't go for a light roast or a dark roast, otherwise we'll overburn them. So I think we're getting close. We're getting close to having to take them out.
Well guys, it's the very first cup here, Brit and Boer coffee. We'll call this one the rustic roast. Sophie's gonna taste it.
Might be a little bit too hot for them, but let's see.
Don't burn your tongue. And so what do you think?
It's quite strong.
Strong.
For me it's quite strong. I always take milk in my coffee.
She doesn't drink black coffee.
But it's nice. Smooth. A little bitter, not too much.
You're a coffee connoisseur now.
Yes, I am.
Sophie never drinks coffee, by the way. Like barely ever. She's more of a hot chocolate girl.
Shh.
Alright, my turn. Only made 1 cup. 1 cup to taste because the king of coffee over here has told us we gotta wait 8 hours, then it's perfect. So tomorrow it's gonna be beautiful. That's super good. Super good. Delicious. Hopefully you'll be lucky enough to try a cup. You have to come visit us though.
So the sun is just setting now. Look at this beautiful view. We walked up to the ridgeline here on the back of Mr. Kumson's property. He told us to come check out the sunset up here, and it's incredible. You almost get a 360 view of the area here. But what an amazing day. Starting off all the way from Paksay, checking out the waterfalls this morning, and then spending this whole afternoon learning about coffee. And I mean, wow, if you're a coffee fanatic, you definitely should come and check out this tour. It was extensive. I mean, I feel like after this tour we know everything we need to know to start a coffee farm. I mean, he was so detailed in everything he taught us. I think we sat for about 2-3 hours in front of the whiteboard, everything from seeding, planting, the different types of Arabica and Robusta, how many years for cultivation, the spacing, how many plants you can plant per hectare. I mean, he got down to the nitty-gritty details of it all. And then, of course, the cherry on top at the end, roasting your own coffee, which we get to take home with us. Just such an incredible day. And then to come up here and enjoy this view and look out around all the coffee fields. It's just it's a view that matches the day. Just breathtaking and such a eye-opening experience, and so cool to learn so much about coffee, something that we all enjoy probably on a daily basis.